Grand Rising, Grand Rising. This reading specifically, my intentions are set for like a younger generation that will reach out, or that may see this video, that can find some kind of message, some kind of helpful message to what they may be going through at this time in regards to the journey that they're on. Trying to make the energy a little bit light, because I know going through an ascension can be a bit scary for some, like the understanding. I'm trying to make it a bit light. Relevant cards, maybe, depending. But it's like rap artists, major arcana cards. So there's only 22 cards in this deck. When I was pre-shuffling, card number 3, I say card number 3, Empress card came out, and number 3 was very relevant, like it came up a lot. Just in the ways I was just organizing my cards, and so maybe if that's relevant. 3 is like subtle messages from ascended masters, archangels, you understand, ancestors, most high, subtle messages, like through numerology. So if you're seeing the number 333 or the number 3 phone numbers, just walking around seeing the number 3, you've got the Justice card. Card 21, I believe. So that's the year 21 for me. When I see the Justice card of lately, I associate it to the year that we're in, or the year that we was coming into, but now it's relevant to the year that we're in. I was going to put another card, but High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. I've done this reading before, but there was a problem, so I had to restart it. And the High Priestess is the card that came out with this card at the bottom of the deck, inside. Honest. Again, it's kind of going in line with the last reading, because I believe the last card that came out within this deck for the High Priestess energy was the throat chakra. So there's a lot of emphasis around somebody having to speak their truth. Somebody may be keeping something within them, and now is the time to speak your truth, or this is the year where truth is now going to come to the surface, that karmic justice, legal justice, that kind of energy. I'm hearing a song in my head now, it's a long time coming for somebody, this justice. Came out. I'm going to read them out. It says 2 kittens, you must choose. It says the fairy ring, new skills, advanced training, rapid improvement, and a time to say goodbye. Something is about to end for now, but I'm only going to pull one. I only want one card. Elizabeth and the Lion. strong energy around ancestral here. But it says here, Elizabeth and the Lion. It's time to become a great leader. That's the Empress energy. When I knew I was going to choose these cards throughout my meditation stage, this is where the number 3 was coming into my mind a lot. So I said I was going to pull 3 cards. Air Guardian, shift your perception. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. These cards are kind of big, so the shuffling is a bit. I've had these ones for a while. There were another ancestor and then ancestral deck. So I just want to clarify one card, each card. And the Ace of Swords, that's that justice energy. That's that truth coming, that's that confirmation, clarity coming to life. Signs and the synchronicities and everything that somebody's been going through right now spiritually, the non-understanding from those around them, everything's coming into alignment there. You're seeing that puzzle now come together for somebody. That puzzle's coming together. Somebody persevered long enough and gained strength within the situation. It's time now for somebody to speak their truth. It's time now, like the card says, it says it's a time to become a great leader. That high priestess energy, it's that compassion energy. That's another card that came out in the last read before I had to restart. It's about sharing. See this mirror guardian energy, I'm asking to clarify this mirror guardian energy, so there's a time to reflect. A time to reflect is that hermit energy, Virgo energy. It's where you start looking into yourself, you start looking at things from a different perspective, as the card says. You understand? You start looking within yourself, not just within others, but within yourself, that balance, that mirror image. What do you see when you look back at yourself? What is it that you need to change? That's that shadow work, that hard work, that energy where you find yourself up just overthinking about everything and anything. Guardian, financial discipline. harmony, transform and reveal with gifts, domestic harmony. Somebody needs to speak their truth within their home. Maybe somebody's overspending on certain things, is causing certain disruptions. But somebody needs to explain why they do the things that they're doing, why they may overspend, why they're not financially using their money wisely, because there's a need here for financial discipline and also domestic harmony. Bottom of that manifestation. And because the High Priestess card is showing herself to me twice, I'm going to pull one of these mediumship cards as a collective. Spirit communication process. The spirit is your soul essence. It's the spark of the divine in the center of your being. It's the part of you that existed long before you incarnated into the physical form and will continue long after you leave this world. It's the very essence that mediums connect with during communication, from spirit to spirit. Is a common mantra that mediums use to remember the purpose. See, and it's saying it 3 times. From spirit, through spirit, to spirit. Common mantra that mediums use to remember the purpose of the process of mediumship. It's the formula in which the energy of spirit flows during communication. It's the understanding that the soul essence of those departed connects to the soul essence of the medium, which when connects to the soul essence of the living. In simple terms, it's a three-way link. When this three-way soul see the number 3 again. When this three-way soul communication process is in perfect sync, there's a beautiful and seamless flow of communication filled with the energy of love and the healing. That's the High Priestess energy that keeps on showing throughout the 2 readings. It says to practice, simply sit across from the sister who's open to connect with a departed loved one. I mean, this is going a bit far, I'm not going to really go into it. Like I said, I'm not going to go too deep, but it shows me then that somebody's been having certain communication, maybe been seeing not so subtle signs of something just beyond the physical. Maybe people's had sightings, maybe people's had these dreams that feel very real, lucid dreams, Maybe things is becoming very real. What we thought was unreal is real. That feeling of believing the unknown, and maybe there's people around you that's not believing in the unknown, not believing in the things that you're going through and seeing, but justice is here. Card 21. It's time now for somebody to speak their truth. It's time now for somebody to explain the things that they've been going through and the whys they've been doing the things that they've been doing in order to bring through this domestic harmony, communication all again. Right here. The heart of the situation is communication. In order to bring balance back into this situation, whatever it may be. And let's kind of go into the tarot a little bit now. And I'm going to use these modern depicted tarot. So just for those who's learning, maybe even learning tarot, easier to understand. It's more, let's see, you haven't seen it already. When I first started watching tarot, it was hard to understand, especially if you're going through that 9 of Swords. Look at this. So it says Knight of Blades. That's air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Rapid change, rapid change. 5 of Wands. That's that domestic harmony energy. That's too many cards. Sorry about that, I had to sort something quickly and come back. But yeah, overall, what I'm getting the gist of here, especially after reading the energy book that's around the situation, I feel like there's something that's been, something from somebody's past, or when I say past, maybe when I say recent past, has happened, and maybe it's been exposed, as the card says, exposed and revealed. And maybe somebody is mothering energy here, mother figure, father figure, is concerned that somebody may get drawn back into some form of temptation, and it worries them. It worries this mothering energy, that somebody may not be strong enough yet. But I feel like somebody feels that they are strong enough and that they hit the jackpot, like within this recovery energy that they may be in. In this recovery energy, that's what I feel. There's a recovery energy over something, I don't know, because this has got a lot of relevance to some form of shame, some form of exposure that puts somebody into maybe a kind of dark energy, a kind of isolated energy. And within that energy, somebody's found their creativity, they've got more in touch with their spirituality, but maybe lost a little bit of the practical side of things. And that's what an Empress energy is concerned about here, what I'm getting the feels of. Somebody doesn't want to waste this time. I feel that on both sides, on this Empress energy side and also on this Knight of Swords energy side, nobody wants to waste time here. There's a very stubborn energy, like that's that Taurus energy I'm feeling. There's a stubborn energy of where somebody feels like they got this. They know what they want to do. They know how they're going to get there, and they just want to focus on it, but they don't want to do it at the expense of a mothering energy's feelings. This card again, it says the fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Like again, I get that mothering energy, like she doesn't want all of her hard work, regardless of how many years you are, to be for nothing. Like you could have had a mothering energy that was a single mother maybe, or a single father, and they did everything, literally ran around and did everything in order to keep the family together, that glue. And she just wants to see her child or her children to inspire to be something. Not to say spirituality isn't something, it's everything. As well as it is above, so it is below. You understand? You need to have a balance. And that's what I feel like a mothering energy is trying to say here. The healthcare advice. I feel like I'm also talking to a mothering energy as well, that may be looking at this. Communication works both ways. You're never too old to learn, and you're never too young to teach. Allow somebody to speak their truth, but also for who the reason intended for. You also need to listen to reason. The healthcare advice. So it says soak in a bath, relax, take it easy. You'll be surprised when you connect with water and fire, the healing messages you get within, like that forward aha moments that you get within. Just take 5 minutes meditation music in the background or whatever your taste of music will be. But it says soak in a bath. It says watch a movie, have a bath, watch a movie, perfect alignment. Abundance plan, manifestation, set your goals. How are you going to get this? If you're saying this is what you want to do, you're telling this Empress energy that this is your goal, this is what you want to do. Show them how you're going to do it. Write a business plan, not even just for this Empress energy, but forward movement. You don't just want to get to step 1, you want to inspire to step 2, 3 and 4, you want to get to the top, you want to be CEO of whatever it is that you're creating right now. And if you can explain that to a mother in energy, she may see more hope in the situation for yourself. It's about being adult about it now, it's about coming across as an adult in the situation, and that's what maybe an Empress energy is wanting to see right now. Good idea that this matter source energy is in. Message from the angels. Angel answers. I don't even want to break someone's feelings. But alright, then it came out in the obstacle. It came out like this, and I pay attention, watch all my videos. I pay attention to how my cards land. Yeah, it's in the obstacle. It's not that it's a bad idea. Not right now, is what I'm hearing, and that's the concern that this Empress energy has. Maybe somebody's not putting enough planning. That's why the planning card come out in the healthcare advice. Maybe more planning needs to go into this. Maybe somebody just needs to relax, take it easy, continue to the healing process. Whatever that healing process is for you, be it physical healing or be it a spiritual healing. But I'm going to leave it as it is, because if you put your mind and focus into something, anything can work out. That's just coming from me. Once you put your mind and your focus and your determination into anything, anything can work out. But I feel the energy of not right now. It's coming though, because this is the year of justice. You just need to be able to articulate what it is that you want to say. Speak your truth. Empress energy. Too much advice for the Empress energy. There's worry. I feel worrying. Get more information, see? Empress energy. Get more information. Unlucky. Be assertive. Take action. I'm not gonna... This is the worry. I'm going to take them. This is the worry of the Empress, and that's, like I said, as a mother, that's every mother's worry. But if you don't have faith in yourself, maybe because you're in this isolated energy and anxiety energy, a very hurt kind of energy, frustrated energy, like I showed before. If this is what this Empress energy is seeing, then of course they're going to be worried. They're going to want to know, have you got enough information? They're going to feel like it's an unlucky situation for, you know, they're going to have as much hope as you've got. That's what I'm saying. They're going to have as much hope as you've got. So if you're showing a lack in some area, then that's what that Empress energy is going to focus in on, because that's what she wants you to focus on in order to push yourself. This Empress energy knows that you're academically smart, you academically can be anything that you want to be. But for some reason there's a pulling energy, there's a pull away energy. But whatever that energy is, it needs to come to a peaceful resolution in order to bring balance to this situation. Alright. Recent past. I definitely believe I'm talking about trust. In reverse it also came out as well, but I feel like I'm talking to a mother-father energy to a child energy. maybe there was some kind of trust that was broken in the past within this connection, within this domestic harmony, this home, this family. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe something happened when somebody was away. When somebody was away. What's going on with this current energy? There's an unloved energy I'm feeling. Where somebody just wants to express who they are. They want someone to understand who they are. They want to justify themselves as to who they are, why they've done what they've done. What's coming to this energy? But effort needs to be made in the situation. In order to bring balance to the situation, effort needs to be put in. What's that advice? So let your friends help you. Let your friends help you. That's the advice. Give your relationship a chance. Whatever this relationship is, it's an important relationship. Again, I'm feeling parent and child energy. And as a parent, it's hard to see your children fly the nest, make their own choices. But again, I'm going to go back to what I said. You're never too old to learn, and you're never too young to teach. At one point, you knew what you wanted to do. The same way, like, whosoever this reader may resonate with knows what it is that they want to do, and you have to live and you have to learn. So it might be a mistake in your mind as a parent, but for that individual who this reader may resonate with, that's their dream, that's their passions, that's their goals, that's what may get them what they need in life. Again, it says jackpot. Like, they see you for who you are. They see you as a superhero. They've seen you go through betrayal, hurt, heartache. They've seen you do all kinds of things to survive. You understand? Maybe as a single parent. But they want to bring something different along their path. They, be it that they follow whatever trade it is, their creativity. Yeah, you know that they're book smart, you know that they're academically got this. You may want them to make better choices in their higher education, and I hope that they do, as one mother to her next. I hope they do go with their higher education and go forward, but I also hope that they don't give up on their dreams and their creativity. So somewhere along the line, you have to find balance with each other to keep that relationship afloat. What's the answer? That saying, a family that eats together stays together, or a family that prays together. A family that prays together stays together. Spiritually, this mother and child has more in common than what this child may even think. Healing family issues wanted to slip out of my hand, bottom of the deck. This mother understands spirit. This mother's a high priestess, I'm hearing. Libra energy. This mother understands this child's spiritual journey more than this child even knows. It's just about having that open, honest communication. Communication is key. Communication is key. Keep hearing it. I'm not going to take them out ready yet. This is just a tarot. that energy of that feeling betrayed, that not putting energy, teamwork into something, not working with somebody, distrust situation, something more. Oh God. That's the unrequited love energy. Somebody felt a lack energy. They didn't feel like somebody was working with them in the situation. Somebody felt alone in the situation. Yeah, see, look, we've got the Nine of Swords and we've got the Moon card. So the Moon card is about, it's a heavy emotion. First of all, I'm going to see it as a real heavy emotion. So that clarifies this Ten of Swords energy. Somebody went through this energy by themselves, or at least they felt like they were by themselves. Things was coming to the light for them, and maybe there was no understanding, there was no guidance to what it was that they were going through. Somebody kind of worked out for themselves. Or restored somebody. Yeah, this is a recovery energy. Somebody's recovered from a real dark place, that dark night of the soul energy, that realization, confirmation, clarification, heavy energy. Somebody's recovering from something. That's a recovery energy. To the sun energy. So somebody's feeling strong right now. Somebody's feeling aligned right now. Somebody's feeling like they can manifest anything that they want to manifest right now. Through whatever this broken trust was about, it's happened for a reason. Whatever this healing process is in need of, or was in need of, it was all a process. It was all to bring perfect alignment. It was all about this justice energy. Tell me more about this. Juggling, options, balancing, more stable, I'm feeling, and more stable. Being able to take on more than what you could have at one point, recently. So we've got the Strength card again, Leo energy. Somebody's feeling stronger within themselves, and that's that card that came out in the beginning here. Elizabeth and the Lion. Strong energy, Leo energy. Tell me more about this retreat energy. Justice. Somebody's needing to speak their truth. Balance is needed in this situation in order for somebody to move forward to what it is that they need to do or want to do. I feel like somebody needs to disconnect from the world. They need to disconnect from people, places and things, or they have done. I feel like this is a time period that's over. I feel like this is a recent past energy. I feel like within this recovery energy, be it a physical recovery or a spiritual recovery, justice is being brought into this situation, but it's coming slowly for somebody, maybe April for somebody. Aries energy I'm feeling. Okay, we've got the rule. It's coming. But this relationship between my father and child, it needs to be repaired. It needs to be repaired. I feel like it's playing heavy on somebody's heart right now. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Wands, so we've got a fiery energy, some kind of fiery action. Tell me more. Someone made a, yeah, So this, I thought it was the Two of Wands. It's actually the Four of Wands. But what first came out was the Knight of Wands. But it came out an obstacle. So maybe there were certain things that was done and said that brought dysfunction to this home. I'm gonna say with the Four of Wands in the reverse. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Queen of Coins. That's a mothering energy. Mothering energy, again, that's earth energy. We've also got fire energy here. Libra energy, Pisces energy. Tell me more about that. The High Priestess in reverse. Again, like I said, this mother energy that I'm picking up within the reading is Empress energy, strong Taurus energy, strong Libra energy, mother energy, is High Priestess energy. This mother energy understands whatever this child is going through more than this child believes. It just needs communication. Communication needs to be had. Tell me more. But for some reason, this mother energy is not following a higher calling. She's not following that not her intuition, let's say. Tell me more. Alright, 7 of Cups. Okay. I feel like somebody doesn't want their child to make the same choices that they made. Or they want their child to make better choices than what they made. Tell me more. So you've got the Five of Cups in the reverse. This mother wants their child to have more than what they had. They know about the High Priestess energy. They know about the spiritual awakening. They know what you're going through. They know the faith that you've got within yourself. They understand your path that you're on right now. They've been there themselves. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. But they want you to understand that you've got more options out there. There's more options out there for you. They're saying you're young and you've got your whole life ahead of you. To grow the seeds, you know, that put that time and effort into the things. Balance it. That's all you have to do. Balance it. Put the time and effort into the things that's going to bring you. This mother energy is thinking more about your physical abundance that's around you, the material things that's around you, the things that you can achieve for yourself and your family maybe. Forward thinking energy. She doesn't feel like you're thinking about the future. She feels like you're thinking about the here and the now. She doesn't want you to make the wrong choice. She wants you to be able to balance your creativity with your practicality. She's got the faith in you because the Wheel of Fortune, not the Wheel of Fortune, sorry, the Ace of Pentacles is here in the upright. So she's got faith within you that you can make this work, but she just wants you to see another side. Let your friend talk to you. Let your friend talk to you here. 8 of Coins. Maybe you need someone to help you plan, to put things on paper, that business plan energy that I was speaking about. I'm hearing that somebody doesn't trust nobody to help them plan anything. But there has to be one person. Maybe it's the same mother energy. in anything that we do, we have to have education behind it. Even if you have a creativity, a business plan, self-employment, whatever this is, you need to have some kind of academic business mind behind it. So maybe if you can go to this mother energy, maybe she's an accountant or some something that can help you create this business plan, this business idea that you have for yourself. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what this card is in the reverse. Someone's not being a team player. In the upright, teamwork makes the dream work. That's that number 3 energy. It's in balance right now. It needs to come in balance. That harmony, that harmony energy. Someone's strong enough now to do. You just need to be now strong enough to have that communication. Do the right thing. The Tower in the reverse. Tower in the reverse, and it wants to come over here. So this is again, it's talking about a past energy, something that's happened in the past. Someone wants to move on from whatever this past energy is. Tell me more about this page of cups. Can't tell it here. Page of coins energy. Star card. And then judgment. And then we've got the page of swords there. So somebody wants to move past. Someone wants to reach a peaceful resolution. Move past the judgment of whatever took place, of whatever's taken place with the page of swords. Tell me more about the energy here with the page of swords. Something's gone on in regards to the internet. I felt an energy of like cyberbullying. I thought that's when I was reading the energies at the beginning before the tarot. There's conflict. There's the energy of somebody wanting to win something at all costs. But now I feel the energy of someone wanting to make something of their life at all costs. They want to move past all of that judgment, all of that hatred, all of that hearsay, he say, she say, gossip, all of that shame. Somebody wants to move past. Tell me more about the energy. Maybe I'm thinking a sibling. Maybe there was something that happened between a sibling. 9 of Wands. Somebody just wants to forgive and forget, but somebody needs to live and learn. Tell me more about this 9 of Wands. Somebody wants to move on. Cancerian energy. Of this chariot, faith. Someone's holding the faith that this situation can be resolved. That's not that they can move past the situation. I'm picking up 2 different energies, but for this energy, the first energy I'm picking up, what the main part of the reading, in order for this person who's recovering physically or spiritually to move forward, there's a balance that needs to happen between a parent figure, mother or father, empress energy, whoever's been that mothering figure in their life. Healing needs to be brought, forgiveness needs to be brought over whatever this shame, this internet bullying, cyber bullying, whatever was exposed, whatever's been brought to the light. Someone's hoping to move past that, a peaceful resolution. Someone just wants to celebrate. Someone just wants to celebrate their achievements of where they come to right now. 3 cups again. Someone wants to reconcile back into a family. Someone wants to bring the passion back into this. Tell me more about the Ace. Someone wants to heal. Someone wants to... That's someone's wish fulfillment. To just move past the situation. Tell me more about the 3 of Cups. Pentacles, King of Swords in the reverse. The only thing I worry about is the King of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse is a kind of manipulative energy. But it's a strong-minded energy, nevertheless. King of Swords is a strong-minded energy. And what this child energy wants to share with their Empress energy is how self-reliant that they are, what they've got through, and how they got through this by themselves, and it was hard work. But somebody's still in the Nine of Swords energy, someone's still holding on to the fact that they had no support in their healing process, be it physically or spiritually. Someone's still harbouring secrets that's causing resentment. So even though they want the peaceful resolution, they haven't dropped certain things yet. Tell me more about this. It's like a resentful energy I'm feeling. That energy that shows that we still need to do some healing work. That's the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Maybe there were certain codependency issues here, certain addictions that brought loss of money, loss of finances, loss of relationships I'm feeling. Yeah. That's what broke the trust. I feel there's an energy of an addiction, of a codependency. That's what broke the relationship, broke the trust down. Someone showing that they've recovered from that addiction. Two of Swords. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, someone's moved on. Someone's saying that they've moved on, they've recovered from this. They got to this point spiritually. They reached their recovery through their spirituality. They made a choice. What's the choice here? The Lovers card. Gemini energy. Here. So we've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse with the Six of Swords in the reverse. Someone's choosing to move away from that, from what was once a happy home, happy place to be, which once was a wish fulfillment to them. Someone knows that for their own peace of mind they need to move away from this situation, air energy again. More about the Six of Swords. The Lovers is just Ten of Cups in the reverse. Someone just wants to move past it all. I just get the energy. I just want to move past it all. Yeah, see, look, we got the Ace of Cups here in the reverse. That's that deep emotion that I picked up here with the Moon card. Somebody is just pouring out their heart. It's like a sobbing of emotions. Letting it all out, releasing all of that hurt. That's that communication, that's that honest communication that needs to come in, but it needs to be mature, honest communication. In order to get your point across both ways, listening and understanding needs to happen. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups energy. Yeah, see, there's the Fool card again, but it's in the reverse. In the reverse, there's a false start kind of thing, like it's about to happen and it stops. It's like there's too much emotions being brought into it and not much understanding. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Letting go of that burden, letting go of that emotion. Someone's finding it hard to let go. Two of Wands. They know what the key is. They know communication is the key. They know they have to, but somebody just can't. Tell me more about this. start. It's like you just know what you have to do, you just can't do it. Or you can't bring yourself to do it. For some reason the number 3 is just ringing out to me, like it stands out. So many cards have come out, but it's the number 3 card that's just standing out to me. Solitude, that's the advice for the 3 of Swords that's here. It says, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Think before you do. Think before you do. Like, you know you have to have this open, honest conversation. You know you want to forgive the past and move forward to whatever the abundance is you know you can bring to yourself. You know the doubts that an Empress energy may have because of whatever trust was broken down in the past, through whatever addiction that brought forth this recovery that you've gone through. You understand? That's your journey and you understand it best. You can justify yourself and explain yourself until the heavens open. But only you're going to truly know and understand yourself. It's going to take time for anyone to truly get to know you. That card came out, getting to know you. Getting to know each other. First of all, that takes communication, that takes time. So that takes waiting, that's taking that pausing moment. Like, you know what you want to do with the 2 of you know what the key is. You know what's going to bring forth this stability. The 4 of Wands came out somewhere in here, in the reverse. You know what's going to bring this stability, bring this 4 of Swords in the upright. It takes open, honest communication for this reconciliation to happen within this friend situation, this family. Again, I feel like I'm talking to mother and child, father and child. Foundation healing. That's what it takes. Restructuring this tower that's in the reverse, it takes rebuilding it again. But trust me, communication is key. What's coming towards this fire? I say fire and it's not even fire what I say. I was looking at the strength card. It's the air energy. What's coming towards? Cut that low self-esteem. Whatever this is that you've recovered from, that you pulled yourself through, that you feel like you did alone. You understand? Whatever it was, it pulled you to this strength that you're in right now. One of the first cards that came out was a lady. It was depicted as sitting in a wheelchair. So somebody's physically gone through something, be it an emotional upliftment, a physical recovery, a spiritual recovery, some form of recovery of that dark energy of being in a dark place all by yourself, according to the energy of the reading, having no support around you, no teamwork, no friends, maybe no family, nothing, isolated. I was calling out, what's the problem for this air sign? Idle gossip. It's idle gossip. That's what I picked up already with the Page of Swords. Idle gossip, shame, things said against you. That's broken your confidence. It says beauty queen. That's the emperor. That's the empress's take on this beauty queen. That's the empress's energy. More about the empress. Cards don't want to come out, but let's listen. Blonde female wanting to come out, true love wanting to come out, friendship. Alright, so there's an empress energy here that feels that this connection is broken down due to whatever this gossip is. Strong person, strong energy, because confidence within themselves hasn't broken. It's only the confidence within the connection that's broken. Be it mother energy, now I'm picking up on a slightly different energy, different deck, so I'm going to pick up on a slightly different energy, but nevertheless it's the same line. What's coming towards this connection? Justice. Children in the reverse. Children in the reverse, so there could be some issues. Like I did pick up children energy here with the page. There's two pages here, page of pentacles and page of swords energy that's here. So it could be that there's an earth child and a page child. Again, it could be siblings. Could be siblings. Ice queens at the bottom of the deck. Air energy again, spiritual growth. True gem. When I ask for what's the outcome, so it's going to be recovered. Whatever was lost is going to be found within the connection. So more about this you're going to reach the abundance. You're going to get past what was lost. You're going to get past what was lost. Whoever this is resonating with, I can feel like they're kind of stuck in that past energy, very focused on the material world though. Let go of the material for a hot minute and just focus on what's right within yourself. Heal this connection with whoever this connection is with. Don't forget about what you need to do and what you want to do, but you need to heal that. In order for this to move on, you need to release that guilt that you got within inside of yourself, that shame. And ice cream. I was asking what's the overall outcome to discuss it. Again, communication came out, but ice creams also come out in the reverse. That's somebody who's needing to be mindful of how they communicate, being less shut off, being more open. This is a cold energy, a real cold, or maybe she's in the reverse, so maybe this is somebody learning to communicate, learning to light up. Around the idle gossip, it says masculine energy. So somebody sees somebody behaving like a joke kind of energy. That's the masculine energy. It says imbalance, breakup, endings and abuse. So that's the shame. Maybe someone's done something that they wouldn't regularly do. They're making a mockery of themselves, and maybe the family's shamed of whatever this imbalance and breakup abusive situation was about, however it ended. It says coward, unfocused, out of control, left behind. Tell me about the energy of this children. Tell me about the energy of the children. learning to cope, letting go of stress and negativity, light at the end of the tunnel. So maybe I'm talking to somebody who's got children, and within this breakup, abusive situation, these children are now settled, relearning another way of living. Or I could be talking to the two siblings that I said I picked up on in regards to this parent and child, or parent and siblings, parent and children. Maybe that's just where the resolve needs to come now. It says, again, that's the Nine of Swords energy. It says learning to cope, letting go of that's causing resentment. So even though they want the peaceful resolution, they haven't dropped certain things yet. Tell me more about this. It's like a resentful energy I'm feeling. That energy that shows that we still need to do some healing work. That's the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Maybe there were certain codependency issues here, certain addictions that brought loss of money, loss of finances, loss of relationships I'm feeling. Yeah. That's what broke the trust. I feel there's an energy of an addiction, of a codependency. That's what broke the relationship, broke the trust down. Someone showing that they've recovered from that addiction. Two of Swords. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, someone's moved on. Someone's saying that they've moved on, they've recovered from this. They got to this point spiritually. They reached their recovery through their spirituality. They made a choice. What's the choice here? The Lovers card. Gemini energy. Here. So we've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse with the Six of Swords in the reverse. Someone's choosing to move away from that, from what was once a happy home, happy place to be, which once was a wish fulfillment to them. Someone knows that for their own peace of mind, they need to move away from this situation, air energy again. More about the Six of Swords. With the Lovers, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Someone just wants to move past it all. I just get the energy. I just want to move past it all. Yeah, see, look, we got the Ace of Cups here in the reverse. That's that deep emotion that I picked up here with the Moon card. Somebody is just pouring out their heart. It's like a sobbing of emotions. Letting it all out, releasing all of that hurt. That's that communication, that's that honest communication that needs to come in, but it needs to be mature, honest communication. In order to get your point across both ways, listening and understanding needs to happen. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups energy. Yeah, see, there's the Fool card again, but it's in the reverse. It's in the reverse. There's a false start kind of thing, like it's about to happen and it stops. It's like there's too much emotions being brought into it and not much understanding. Some more like the Fool card there in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Letting go of that burden, letting go of that emotion. Someone's finding it hard to let go. Two of Wands. They know what the key is. They know communication is the key. They know they have to, but somebody just can't. Tell me more about this. false start. It's like you just know what you have to do, you just can't do it. Or you can't bring yourself to do it. Yeah. I don't know about that. For some reason, the number 3 is just ringing out to me, like it stands out. So many cards have come out, but it's the number 3 card that's just standing out to me. Solitude, that's the advice for the 3 of Swords that's here. It says, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Think before you do. Think before you do. Like, you know you have to have this open, honest conversation. You know you want to forgive the past and move forward to whatever the abundance is you know you can bring to yourself. You know the doubts that an Empress energy may have because of whatever trust was broken down in the past, through whatever addiction that brought forth this recovery that you've gone through. You understand? That's your journey and you understand it best. You can justify yourself and explain yourself until the heavens open. But only you're going to truly know and understand yourself. It's going to take time for anyone to truly get to know you. That card came out, getting to know you. Getting to know each other. First of all, that takes communication, that takes time. So that takes waiting, that's taking that pausing moment. Like, you know what you want to do with the 2 of you know what the key is. You know what's going to bring forth this stability. The 4 of Wands came out somewhere in here, in the reverse. You know what's going to bring this stability, bring this 4 of Swords in the upright. It takes open, honest communication for this reconciliation to happen within this friend situation, this family. Again, I feel like I'm talking to mother and child, father and child. Foundation healing. That's what it takes. Restructuring this tower that's in the reverse, it takes rebuilding it again. But trust me, communication is key. What's coming towards is fire. I say fire and it's not even fire what I say. I was looking at the strength card. It's the air energy. What's coming? Pick up that low self-esteem. Whatever this is that you've recovered from, that yourself, that you pulled yourself through, that you feel like you did alone. You understand? Whatever it was, it pulled you to this strength that you're in right now. One of the first cards that came out was a lady. It was depicted as sitting in a wheelchair. So somebody's physically gone through something, be it an emotional upliftment, a physical recovery, a spiritual recovery, some form of recovery of that dark energy of being in a dark place all by yourself, according to the energy of the reading, having no support around you, no teamwork, no friends, maybe no family, nothing, isolated. I was calling out, what's the problem for this air sign? Idle gossip. It's idle gossip. That's what I picked up already with the Page of Swords. Idle gossip, shame, things said against you. That's broken your confidence. What's the Empress take on this one? It says beauty queen. That's the Emperor. That's the Empress's take on this beauty queen. That's the Empress's energy. I don't know about the Empress. Cards don't want to come out, but let's listen. Blonde female wanted to come out. True love wanted to come out. Friendship. Alright, so there's an Empress energy here that feels that this connection is broken down due to whatever this gossip is. strong person, strong energy, because confidence within themselves hasn't broken. It's only the confidence within the connection that's broken. Be it mother energy, now I'm picking up on a slightly different energy, different deck, so I'm going to pick up on a slightly different energy, but nevertheless it's the same line. What's coming towards this connection? Justice. Children in the reverse. Children in the reverse, so there could be some issue. Like I did pick up children energy here with the page. There's two pages here, page of pentacles and page of swords energy that's here. So it could be that there's an earth child and a page child. Again, it could be siblings. Could be siblings. Ice queens at the bottom of the deck. Air energy again. Spiritual growth. True gem. When I ask for what's the outcome, so it's going to be recovery. Whatever was lost is going to be found within the connection. So more about this you're going to reach the abundance. You're going to get past what was lost. You're going to get past what was lost. Whoever this is resonating with, I can feel like they're kind of stuck in that past energy, very focused on the material world though. Let go of the material for a hot minute and just focus on what's right within yourself. Heal this connection with whoever this connection is with. Don't forget about what you need to do and what you want to do, but you need to heal that. In order for this to move on, you need to release that guilt that you got within inside of yourself, that shame. And ice cream. I was asking what's the overall outcome to this gossip. Again, communication came out, but ice creams also come out in the reverse. That's somebody who's needed to be mindful of how they communicate, being less shut off, being more open. This is a cold energy, a real cold, or maybe she's in the reverse, so maybe this is somebody learning to communicate, learning to light up. Around the idle gossip, it says masculine energy. So somebody sees somebody behaving like a joke kind of energy. That's the masculine energy. It says imbalance, breakup, endings and abuse. So that's the shame. Maybe someone's done something that they wouldn't regularly do. They're making a mockery of themselves, and maybe the family's shamed of whatever this imbalance and breakup abusive situation was about, however it ended. It says coward, unfocused, out of control, left behind. Tell me about the energy of these children. Tell me about the energy of the children. learning to cope, letting go of stress and negativity, light at the end of the tunnel. So maybe I'm talking to somebody who's got children, and within this breakup, abusive situation, these children are now settled, relearning another way of living. Or I could be talking to the two siblings that I said I picked up on in regards to this parent and child, or parent and siblings, parent and children. Maybe that's just where the resolve needs to come now. It says, again, that's the Nine of Swords energy. It says learning to cope, letting go of stress. Alright, I've got two decks that I want to... Yeah, sorry. I've started recording again. Two decks. So I've got the Surrender deck. So I want to see what is it that this masculine, this air energy masculine, needs to surrender to. There's the air energy masculine, that's the child energy. I say that because I also feel like I'm talking to an air energy, Empress energy, Libra energy. So this is for the masculine energy of the reading, the child energy. I feel like that it's like an immature energy, past energy that is. So let's see what this masculine needs to surrender in order to get in alignment with this four. So it says surrender to passion. I saw that in the reverse here. It says get out your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Follow your dreams. Again, for this Ice Queen energy, this Empress energy, it says surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional and spiritual healing. And it fell on the Ice Queen. So again, this mother energy is also going through a spiritual awakening. And again, I felt the energy of this mother energy knows, more than knows, and understands the messages that this air energy has been receiving, the change in lifestyle and all kinds of things that she's probably been witness to. She understands, but it's hard to deal with as a parent. You understand, especially if you haven't reached that understanding for yourself fully yet, that complete healing. What's the overall outcome to this situation? Overall outcome to this situation. I'm saying it quickly here because I got food on the fire and I don't want it to burn. So it says divine timing. I'm going to end it around about here. It says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universe's flow. Remember the card that came out and it said no, not yet. That's the energy I picked up from that card, not yet. Surrender to frustration is at the bottom of that deck. Let it go. What's the advice for whoever this is resonating with going forward? Alright, let's pull Mother Energy first. That's too many cards. Mother Energy first. What's the advice going forward for this Mother Energy in regards to this situation? Card flip just now. That was the one. So that's the Mother Energy. It says manifest in mind. For the air sign energy that this is resonating with. What's the message? Okay. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. That's that understanding, that balance, that compassion. Empress energy, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. One more card. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That's the advice going forward. And perfect timing, perfect ending. Oh look, there's more cards that fell out, I didn't even see them. New beginning. It says a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dream passionately. It says this is another union. Again, I said I picked up on another energy here. Another energy. There's two separate energies. But I'm going to more concentrate on the energy that I said in relation to the next generation coming forward. And for me, the next generation coming forward is a generation of healing. Heal whatever wounds that you have from as a child, whatever those resentment issues you have as a child going forward, whatever that lack energy that you felt coming up, that abandonment feeling that you felt maybe in any situation, be it cyberbullying, be it bullying in the school playground, be it bullying amongst your siblings, move forward from that by having that open and honest communication. Yeah, it may have been heavy for some people. That brought you to that spiritual awakening, that first ascension energy that you're feeling right now, the unsurety, not having all the answers to all of your unknown questions. You understand? But there's something that's nudging you right now to see the answers. You understand? And that's why you've probably been drawn to your spiritual pages, your tarot readings, and etc. etc. It's time for that healing. And once you reach that complete healing within yourself, and that's generation and generation and generation, but once you reach that first stage, that level 1 healing, or level 2, depending on where you are in your journey, you can then flow freely, like a tap, like a pipe right then. Less blockaging, easy flowing. That's what I'm going to title it. Less blockage, easier the flow. So heal this with your foundation. Heal your foundation before you take step 2, because then you're going to be taking baggage with you. And we're talking about going on and having partners, going on and having children. You don't want to bring whatever you've got harbored up inside of you forward to another generation. Understand that. That's baggage that you don't want. You want to be able to turn this children card in the upright. And I'm going to leave it there. And I'm definitely going to be back and do some more of these readings. Because anyone that knows me, I'm about the children and I'm about the elderly. I'm about the vulnerable. I just hate people going in the wrong direction because of vulnerability. You understand? So for me, that's where I see my passion lies. Like, I've worked with children, I've worked with elderly, and that's where my heart lies. And I'm definitely going to go and check my pot now. So yeah, until the next time.